Welcome back. How is it, everyone? I am here with something new today. Someone left a comment on one of my previous One Piece videos for Case Closed, and I've heard of it. Never seen a single episode, never read a single chapter. So I thought, you know what? I'll go. Now, it is hard to find. I had to go on Viz and actually buy the volume since even if you're subscribed, you can't read the chapters for free. So I went ahead and did that, at least the first volume, and I'm going to give it a go. See how it is. It doesn't look like it's actually broken up into individual chapters. Like the first file is from 5 to 42. So I may not get through the entire first thing, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I might. Anyways, let's get into it. This is Case Closed, Volume 1, Shonen Sunday Edition, story and art by Gosha Aoyama, 1994. So this one's a bit dated, but art looks good. Seems pretty on point. File 1, a modern-day Sherlock Holmes. So, obviously, detective novel style shit here. Let's get into it. Sorry if I sound a bit congested, a bit off. I have the flu. Is what it is. Rumble, rumble, rumble. That's right. File 1, a modern-day Sherlock Holmes. The perpetrator made his escape by moving from window to window before anybody who heard the victim's scream had a chance to rush over here. That's why there are no footprints outside the window. That's impossible. There's 5 meters between the windows, but it's not even 2 meters if you climb up the walls to the roof. But that wouldn't occur to you unless you know the unique construction of the mansion. And there's only one person who could have moved around inside the house without arousing suspicion at that hour. Who did it? Who killed my wife? It was you, her husband. Oh, a guy in a wheelchair. I'm assuming he's faking it. Stop joking around. First of all, my leg is still... Please. That's enough of your horrible acting. Your cover's blown. He kicks the wheelchair guy down. He's standing up. Sir, your leg. Your leg healed 3 months ago. Isn't that right, Inspector McGuire? Give it up. Your doctor told us everything. Gah. Darn it. Stop. I kicked the globe. Oh, no, you don't. Take this. Bam. Right to the back of the head. Seems a little violent. I mean, in real life, you're not going to just kick someone out of the wheelchair. Even if you really do know, the doctor's testimony should be good enough. Goal. What is he, a soccer player or football? I guess, depending on if you're outside of America. Come on, move it. But, we had to rely on your help once again, Jimmy. We're indebted to you. No problem. If another difficult case comes up, feel free to call on the great detective, Jimmy Kudo. Seems pretty full of himself. I like it. I like that. People like Yusuke Urameshi and, those kind of just, they know they're hot shit. I like that attitude. Like the Vegeta style. Jimmy Kudo, Jr. at Teton High School. Did you hear that high school detective solved another case? He truly is the savior of the Japanese police force. Clonk. Okay, who hit him? He's pretty happy with himself. He gets off on that. What's with that stupid grin? Rachel Moore, Jr. at Titan High School. What are you so mad about, Rachel? Oh, nothing. Who cares if you're all over the news and taking cases away from my dad? Doesn't bother me. Blah. Wait a sec. Your dad's still a PI? It's not my fault he's not getting any cases. It's his ability. Oh, I told you I'm not mad. Oh, man, she just broke the wall. Guess that's why you're captain of the karate club. Ball, please. Here you go. Ah, so he is a football player. Jimmy, if you hadn't quit soccer, you'd be a hero at nationals by now. I only played soccer to develop the physical coordination a detective needs. You know, even Holmes fenced. That's just a novel. But he's the most famous detective. He's awesome, always calm and collected. His powers of observation and reasoning are unmatched. Plus, he plays violin like a pro. Novelist Conan Doyle's creation, Sherlock Holmes. He's the world's greatest detective. I don't know. Batman's pretty. I'm joking. I'm joking. I actually did like the Sherlock Holmes novels. And in addition to Conan Doyle, at home I've got detective novels from all over the world. Want to borrow some, Rachel? No, thank you. I don't want to be a detective geek like you. But check it out. But check out all these fan letters. All of them love this here detective geek. Yippee. That deadpan face is awesome. I love it. It's fine to daydream about all these girls, but you've got to pick one and stick with her. Just one, huh? Huh? Really? And why are you staring at me like that? Huh? Oh. And you know, if you keep sticking your neck into these cases, someday you'll find yourself in real trouble. Maybe. Why do you have to be a detective if you like mystery novels that much? You should just become a writer. I don't want to write about detectives. I want to be one. I'm going to be a modern day Sherlock Holmes. The harder the case, the more excited I get. The thrill of tracking down the cunning criminal is such a rush. Doing detective work is great. It's addicting. See ya. Hey, wait. You haven't forgotten about tomorrow, have you? Tomorrow? You promised. Oh, wow. He dodged. Whew. Skirt flying up. You said you'd take me to the amusement park if I won the city tournament. What are you talking about? Fine, forget it. It's not like I wanted to go with you anyways. You can go amuse yourself with one of your fan letter girls. Hey, I was just kidding. Don't be mad. Of course I remember. Tomorrow at 10, Tropical Land. There's no way I'd forget. And don't forget it's your treat. Yikes, really? Tropical Land. Oh, so Disney, basically. And so that's what's so great about Holmes. The first time he met Watson, he figured out Watson served a military doctor in Afghanistan just by shaking his hand. Kind of like this. Huh? You're a gymnast, aren't you? Huh? How'd you know? You know this guy? I don't think so. It's the calluses on her hand. A girl with that many calluses must be somebody who does the horizontal bars. But you can get calluses from tennis too. Okay, I actually knew when the wind blew up her skirt up. The unique bruising on her thighs could only be from the uneven bars. It's fundamental for detectives to be observant at all times. Listen to yourself. You're a fraud. You knew before you even shook her hand. Hey, twerp. Don't be messing with my friend. Your friend? You want to go ahead of us? That's all right. I wouldn't want to get in their way. Rachel, I can't hide my feelings from you anymore. Jimmy, I feel the same way. Always imagining. Okay, thought bubble. Come on, we're next. And so, anyway, that's when Holmes move. We were here first. Understand what Conan Doyle was trying to say. Holmes was. Enough about Holmes and Conan Doyle, you detective geek. I've been looking forward to coming here with you for such a long time. Why can't you see how I feel about you? Rachel? Actually, look at you, so nervous. I'm just kidding, huh? How do you expect to be a great detective when you're so gullible? All aboard? But to be honest, I really was looking forward to this. What? She grabs his hand. Oh. Woo. Funny thing is, I just got back from an amusement park yesterday, and I rode all those roller coasters at night. And it was like 30 degrees. Oh, horrible. That's how I got the cold. Flu, whatever. Woo! Huh? What the? Water? Huh? Yikes. What's this warm stuff? It's too dark. Can't see anything. What's that? What happened? Is that blood? Oh, man. Now that's some shit you don't see every day. Just decapitated. An accident. Call an ambulance. The cops, too. Kishida, why? What? Oh my gosh. Jimmy, come on, let's go. Huh, poor stiff. Wait, this is no accident, it's murder. And the murderer must have been on this roller coaster with the victim. It's one of the 7 of us. Jimmy, we don't have time for this. Step back, police coming through. Rats. Hey, Jimmy, Kudo. Inspector McGuire. Kudo? It's that famous high school detective, Jimmy Kudo. The one who's been cracking all the unsolved cases. The savior of Japan's police force. Hey, get over here. It's Jimmy Kudo. Let's see what he makes of this. Let me get this straight, Jimmy. There are no signs of malfunction with the roller coaster itself. And judging from the circumstances, suicide is unlikely. That's right, Inspector. It's clearly murder. Setting aside you and Rachel, that leaves us with 5 suspects. In the first row, we have the victim's friend, A, and friend B. The victim rode in the 3rd row. Next to him was his friend and lover, C. And riding behind the victim were the men in black, D and E. But everyone had their safety bars on and couldn't move. The only person who could have done it was the woman sitting next to the victim. Hey, hurry it up. We don't have time to waste watching you play detective. Boss. Look at this guy's eyes. They're the eyes of a cold-blooded killer. Who is he? Inspector, look what was in this woman's bag. What? I've never seen that before. It's not mine. Akko, why'd you do it? No, it wasn't me. I thought things were going well between you and Kishida. Why? There you go. She did it. Now let us get on our way, officer. Not much of a show. They solved this case so easily. I thought she was suspicious too. Must have been a lover's quarrel. Women are scary. Huh? All right, take her down to the station. No! Hold on a second, Inspector. She isn't the culprit. It was you. You did it. What? Oh, wow, friend A. What are you talking about? Didn't you see the knife in Aki's bag? Or Aiko's bag? You can't sever a person's head with a knife like that, especially not with a woman's strength. And even if she was the murderer, she would have had plenty of time to get rid of the weapon. Why would she wrap it in a piece of cloth and hide it in her own bag? You planted it in your friend's bag. That's nonsense. I was sitting 2 rows in front of Kishida. How could I have cut his head off? And you just said yourself that a woman wouldn't have the strength to. A woman's strength by itself wouldn't be enough. But if you used the speed of the roller coaster and a loop of piano wire, it would be possible. Huh? Now, if you officers would help me demonstrate. All right, everybody. I'm the murderer and the inspector is the victim. First of all, before pulling down the safety bar, I place a bag or something between my back and the seat. Then I lower the guard. See, there's a gap, and I can easily get out. Next, I pull out this tool which I prepared in advance, a loop with a hook attached to it. With my leg hooked on the safety bar, I extend my body towards the back and place the loop around the victim's neck. This all occurs inside the pitch-dark tunnel. To finish off the job, I hitch the hook onto the rails. Ooh, okay. The speed and power of the roller coaster takes care of the rest. Oh, wow. Turns it into a swinging blade. And that's how the head got chopped off. That's nonsense. You have no proof. And let me ask you this. Where's the pearl necklace you were wearing before you got on the roller coaster? Where did it go? I deduced you replaced the necklace, string, and piano wire, and you hid the hook in your bag. Furthermore, you're a gymnast. While you're with your well-trained sense of balance, it would have been easy to maneuver around even on a roller coaster. That's enough. What about these 2 guys? Wouldn't it have been easier for the guys sitting in the back to do it in the way you just explained? Those two may look suspicious, but they didn't commit this crime. I don't know who they are, but they've been acting extremely nervous ever since the police got here. If they did it, they would have been prepared for the police. That's right, the murderer knew the victim was going to die. That's why the murderer shed a tear before killing him. Huh? Only 2 or 3 seconds passed after we emerged from the tunnel until it was discovered the victim's death. In other words, only the murderer could have shed tears while on the roller coaster. Are you saying you saw Hitomi crying on the roller coaster? How can you prove that? The tracks of her tears. It's irrefutable evidence. Unless you're riding a roller coaster, the tears don't run sideways. It's all his fault. It's his fault for dumping me. You told me you used to go out with Kishida? That's right, we were in love way before we met you guys in college. But he dumped me to go out with Aiko. That's why I did it. Where we had our first date. Oh, wow. With the necklace he gave me. I tried to frame Aiko. I wanted him dead. Oh, wow. It's pretty good. I am actually really liking this. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to continue until, well, I'm able to make one more video out of however much we got here, maybe even more. But I'm not going to be able to go past I'm not going to go past the first volume until I finish One Piece because I'm going to have to buy these all individually. And there's 84 because it's as long as One Piece. Large quantities of sleeping pills were later found in her bag. Apparently, this woman also had planned to take her own life. 2 hours later, inside the tunnel, the necklace used in the crime was found. The string had indeed been replaced with a piano wire, and most of the pearls had scattered. The few pearls that were left reflected the pale light of the setting sun, as if there were large teardrops. Come on, Rachel, stop crying. How can you act like nothing happened? I'm used to seeing crime scenes. You know, like dismembered bodies and stuff. You're awful. You should forget about it, you know? Stuff like this happens a lot. No, it doesn't. Glance. One of the suspicious guys from the roller coaster. Sorry, Rachel. Go on home without me. What? I'll catch up with you. He's leaving? Jimmy? At that moment, I had a strange premonition that I would never see Jimmy again. A bad premonition. Sorry to keep you waiting. Mr. President, I came alone as promised. I know, I confirmed that from the top of the roller coaster. Hurry, give it to me. Don't be in such a rush. The money first. Here, it's all here. It's going to be over 100 million yen. Good, the deal's good done. Now give me the film. Film? Here you go, the evidence revealing your company's involvement in gun smuggling. Crime doesn't pay. This is serious. Click, click. Shut up. Compared to what your syndicate does, we haven't done anything. Enough of that talk if you know what's good for you. I don't have to take that anymore. That's it, kid. No more playing detective for you. Bam. Oh, in the back of the head. Boss, you let yourself be tailed by this kid. Should we rub him out? No guns. This place is still crawling with cops. Let's use this. The new poison the syndicate developed. This poison is untraceable in the body. It'll be unsolvable murder. But this substance is still in development. Never been used on humans. Come on, let's get out of here. Right? So long, great detective. My body's burning up, like my bones are melting away. No. Hey, get over here. There's a body over here. What? Ha 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 ha. I guess I must be dead. Wait, he's still breathing. An ambulance. Call an ambulance. I'm still alive? I see, so that substance must not work on humans. His head's bleeding pretty badly. Guess I'm lucky. There's so many police here. Hang on, kid. You'll be okay. This is great. I'll tell them what those men in black were up to. Can you stand? Come on, little boy. Little boy? Huh? de-aged. A little weird. It seemed pretty rooted. But Japanese, what can you do? I love it. Anyways, I'm going to stop there. I could probably make another couple videos out of this, but we'll see when it gets there. Anyways, this was fun. I can see it being a lot of detective stories in the future. I love detective stuff, so I am perfectly willing to go through that series should, I feel like it at some point in the future, probably when I'm done with One Piece. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed it and have a good one. Peace.